patience and passion. Let's start with passion. There is way too many people in this room right now that are doing stuff they hate. Please stop doing that. There is no reason you can lose just as much money being happy as hell. I took over my family business. It was doing a couple $1 million a year, and over a 7-year period, I built it up to a $50 million company, turned 30, freaked out, and decided I wanted to do something else. I became 1% not happy selling wine. 1. And that's when I changed my life. Look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I want to do every day for the rest of my life? Do that. I promise you can monetize that shit. If you love Alf, do an Alf blog. You collect Smurfs, Smurf it up. Whatever you need to do it. So many people are talking about, I can't monetize. There's a billion 70-year-old douchebags that are in control right now. But the number 2 person, that 34-year-old lady, she's gonna buy your shit. She's gonna put the advertising on your stuff. It's coming. Stop crying and just keep hustling. Hustle is the most important word ever. And that's what you need to do. You need to work so hard. Guys, we're building businesses here. This isn't about parties. We're building businesses. I used to work in a liquor store from 7 in the morning to 10 at night for 7 straight years, and the only days off I took were to watch the New York Jets. And you know what that did? It made me throw up on myself, so that wasn't a vacation. And that gave me a platform. That was a stepping stone. The reason I was able to start Wine Library TV was because I built up this business. It gave me the equity, the cash flow to do it. You need to hustle. You have to have a business model. I mean, getting a crap load of users and then flipping it is not a business model. Make some cash along the way. Legacy is greater than currency. Has everybody completely grasped that your great-great-great-grandchildren are gonna watch and see everything you've ever done? I think about that every single day. I want my grandkids to be proud of me. My mom did such a good job raising me. You know what I hustle about? I hustle about meeting every single person on earth. Do you know why? Because most people who don't really know me think I'm a loud, obnoxious East Coast guy. Why is this guy here? He's a wine guy, he's a dick. But when they meet me, they can see that I care. I got lucky. My DNA is weird. I care about people more than I care about myself. You know, my gift is my curse kind of thing, and that's helped me quite a bit. I don't know, you know, I'm sitting up here and I'm thinking, I'm like, what can I say? What can I do? You know, what I really hope is just for people to be happy. My fundamental hope is that people understand that this is business. Really, I do. Way too many people running around town not understanding what we're doing. 2, understand the game is changing. It gets tough, but if you love it, you will win. I love people. That is a huge advantage for me. Get out there and network. People are the people that are gonna help you. The only way to succeed now is to be completely transparent, completely. Everything is exposed, everything you do. So your legacy is your ultimate life. It's all you've got, and you can build so much on that. When you have brand equity, anything can happen. I leveraged my brand equity to get more exposure for Please Dress Me, the t-shirt search engine. It got covered in a lot of places. That was my brand equity. If tomorrow Zucks launches a new social network and there's beta, you want in, don't lie. That's brand equity, you gotta think about that. Plus, what's very imperative to me right now is using the tools. Way too many people are trying to figure out which tools should I use. I don't want to hear about this 2-job thing, right? 9 to 5, I don't have time. If you want this, if you're miserable, or if you don't like it, or you want to do something else and you have a passion somewhere else, work 9 to 5, spend a couple hours with your family. 7 to 2 in the morning is plenty of time to do damage. But that's it. It's not gonna happen any other way. You're not gonna make stickers and give out swag and everybody's gonna give a shit about your site. I got wristbands. That is the key. How do you get money to do what you love? You don't, right? I lost a shitload of money when I started doing what I loved. What you do is you position yourself to succeed. So for example, if you're doing something else and you want to do this thing you love, you do it after hours. You work 9 to 6, you get home, you kiss the dog, and you go to town. Right? I mean, you start building your equity and your brand and whatever you're trying to accomplish after hours. Everybody has time. Stop watching fucking Lost.
To be anxious is to have anxiety about something that hadn't even happened yet. Some of you are so worried by the threat of trouble. You're not in trouble, it's just that trouble has threatened you. And the threat of what might happen, what could happen, is wearing you down. Half of the things that you thought were going to happen never did happen. But if you allow those thoughts to dwell in your mind, it will succeed at robbing you of your peace, robbing you of your joy, robbing you of your life, just because you thought yourself into a nervous breakdown. You thought yourself into depression. You thought yourself into defeatism. The mind is the battleground. The fight is in your mind. So I want to challenge you to waste no more effort wrestling with other people.
I never wanted to be famous. I prayed to be effective. Fame robs you of something that money cannot buy. Normalcy, privacy, seclusion, which is a healthy part of mental health. To be able to have sabbaticals away from crowds. Even Jesus escaped crowds at times to renew himself. So to all of you that may be out there thinking, you know, God make me famous, change that prayer today. It's far better to be effective. And I tell people all the time, everybody famous isn't great, and everybody great isn't famous. A lot of people are afraid to build from the ground up because we are shown instant success.
Yes.
Overnight wonders.
Yes.
Somebody put something on YouTube and they exploded and now they're famous. And then we got people who are famous for being famous. It used to be you were famous because you did something. Now you're just famous. You're just famous. Glory to God. And we got everybody who wants to walk around and just be famous. But the first thing God said wasn't be famous, it was be fruitful.
Right.
Be fruitful.
Yes.
And if being fruitful makes you famous, then that's okay.
As a young boy, I was enthralled by airplanes and the wonder of whether I would ever embark on a flight that would carry me to new, exciting adventures and a life of limitless possibilities. I came to know I had the power within me to soar, and that has made all the difference in my life. Flying for the first time is a lot like creating your own business, launching a startup, or establishing a non-for-profit organization. Both require a leap of faith and a willingness to take a journey of unexpected variables. In other words, both require a little bit of crazy and a whole lot of courage. Don't let fear hold you back from doing what you truly love. Commit to your vision and be the CEO of your future. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. A lot of us delay our happiness. When I get to this level, when I get my degree, when I get the kids, when I get married, I'm going to be happy. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the whole step, the whole process. Every day that you get up to strive for whatever it is you're after. You know, I'm a goal-oriented guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But you don't celebrate when you get to the finish line. Celebrate all along the way. Celebrate all along the way.